In this video, the focus turns to the enigmatic world of the Amish, a community seemingly untouched by modernity. Known for their simple and traditional Christian lifestyle, the Amish present an outward appearance of tranquility and order. However, beneath this serene facade lies a complex network of stringent and unsettling rules that govern the lives of Amish women. This exploration covers 20 astonishing rules that Amish women must follow, ranging from uncompromising dress codes to disturbing stories of sexual abuse. These rules permeate every aspect of their lives, dictating how they dress, behave, and interact with the world around them. Number 20. Women must be very submissive to their husbands. In the Amish community, the roles and power dynamics between husbands and wives are distinctly defined, with men traditionally seen as the heads of their households. This structure is rooted in the community's strict adherence to biblical teachings that emphasize male leadership. As a result, Amish women are expected to demonstrate unwavering obedience and respect toward their husbands. This expectation of submission is not just a theoretical concept, but a tangible part of everyday life. In their daily routines, Amish women primarily focus on domestic responsibilities such as housework and child-rearing. Beyond these tasks, women often defer to their husbands on significant decisions, reflecting the deeply ingrained belief in male authority. Despite these expectations, which might seem restrictive and outdated by modern standards, they are an integral part of the Amish way of life. The concept of female submission is viewed not as a limitation, but as a cornerstone of their cultural and religious identity, emphasizing the importance of harmony, order, and continuity within the Amish way of life. Number 19. The hidden shadows of Amish life. The Amish community, often admired for its distinctive customs and traditions, harbors a dark side that is rarely discussed: allegations of sexual abuse. Reports, including those from Cosmopolitan, have surfaced, accusing Amish men in various parts of the United States of sexually assaulting their daughters, sisters, and employees. Interviews with over 30 Amish individuals have shed light on the growing issue of child sexual abuse within the community. One particularly harrowing case is that of Mary Byler, who endured repeated rapes by members of her community, including her own brothers. Her case in 2004 was a rare instance where the perpetrators were actually imprisoned. Generally, the Amish community prefers to manage such issues internally, a practice that has been heavily criticized for protecting the abusers and failing to safeguard the victims. It's crucial to acknowledge that not all Amish communities are the same. While some perpetuate these abuses, others have started taking proactive measures, such as establishing hotlines and collaborating with law enforcement to combat the problem. Despite these internal challenges, the Amish community continues to be recognized for its unique and notable traditions. Number 18. They undergo adult baptism. In stark contrast to many other Christian denominations, the Amish reserve the sacrament of baptism for young adults, typically between the ages of 16 and 25. This practice ensures that each individual making this significant commitment is fully aware and deliberate in their choice. The journey toward baptism is not taken lightly. It involves many months of rigorous preparation and in-depth religious education. During this time, candidates are immersed in the teachings of the Amish faith, learning about the responsibilities and expectations that come with being a member of the church. The baptism ceremony itself is a deeply symbolic and communal event. It often takes place in the serene setting of a stream or creek, chosen for its natural purity and simplicity. Here, amidst the tranquil surroundings, the act of baptism serves as a powerful metaphor for the cleansing of sins and the commencement of a new, spiritually enriched life. The individual being baptized is fully submerged in the water, signifying their total immersion in the faith and their rebirth as a committed member of the Amish community. Number 17. Mastering 3 languages. One of the most intriguing aspects of Amish culture is their remarkable fluency in 3 distinct languages, each serving a unique purpose in their daily lives. Within their close-knit families and communities, Pennsylvania Dutch is the primary language used for everyday conversations and church services. This language, a blend of German dialects, has been preserved for generations, reflecting the Amish's deep-rooted cultural heritage and sense of identity. In addition to Pennsylvania Dutch, the Amish are fluent in English, which serves as a vital tool for interacting with the non-Amish world. This bilingual capability allows them to navigate necessary engagements such as business transactions, medical appointments, and other interactions with the broader society while maintaining their distinct cultural boundaries. Furthermore, High German is employed in religious contexts, particularly for reading sacred texts and conducting church ceremonies. The use of High German underscores the Amish's commitment to their spiritual practices and the preservation of their religious traditions. Number 16. Embracing simplicity. The Amish community is renowned for its steadfast rejection of modern technology, particularly electrical and electronic devices. This unique stance is rooted in their deep-seated belief that an over-reliance on technology can erode their cherished values of simplicity and humility. They worry that such dependence may lead to divisions within their community and distractions from their spiritual lives, which they hold in the highest regard. Their daily activities are powered by natural, self-sufficient fuel sources, emphasizing their close relationship with nature. Despite their general avoidance of technology, they make selective use of certain modern tools for critical needs. For instance, in business, they might employ some technology to manage operations efficiently, and in medical situations, they recognize the necessity of modern advancements to ensure the health and well-being of their community members. Number 15. Livestock farming in barns. Barn raising is a defining tradition within the Amish community. This remarkable practice comes into full display when the entire community gathers to construct a barn in just one day. The event is a testament to their organizational skills and collective spirit, as each individual is assigned a specific role to ensure the seamless execution of the project. From the early hours of the morning, the community comes alive with activity. Men, women, and even older children take part, with tasks ranging from lifting and positioning heavy wooden beams to hammering nails and reinforcing the roof. Remarkably, all of this is done without the use of modern machinery, relying instead on traditional tools and sheer human effort. The precision and efficiency with which they work are a sight to behold, reflecting years of practice and a deep sense of shared purpose. The barn raising is meticulously planned, with every detail accounted for. Leaders within the community assign tasks based on skill and experience, ensuring that everyone contributes in the most effective way possible. In essence, barn raising is more than just a construction project. It reflects their ability to achieve great things through collective effort and reinforces the cultural fabric that holds their community together. Number 14. Amish Wedding Night. The wedding customs of the Amish community starkly contrast with those of mainstream society. Following the traditional ceremony, the newlyweds forego the typical honeymoon or immediate move into a new home. Instead, they spend anywhere from a few nights to several weeks, residing with the bride's parents or other close relatives. During this initial period of their marriage, the couple engages in various household responsibilities, such as cleaning, cooking, and other chores for their hosts. This practice of shared labor symbolizes their dedication to mutual work and family cooperation. It also fosters a strong bond with their in-laws and aids in the transition to married life. Through this experience, they are deeply immersed in the values of the Amish community, reinforcing family relationships and the sanctity of marriage. Number 13. The toy has no face shape. In the heart of the Amish community, children's toys are notably unique due to their distinct lack of facial features. These toys, often lovingly handmade by families or local artisans, are simple yet captivating, embodying a charm that resonates with the Amish values of humility and simplicity. The decision to create faceless toys is deeply rooted in the Amish conviction that detailed facial features on dolls can promote pride and vanity. By avoiding these attributes, the Amish aim to cultivate a sense of modesty and humility in their children from a young age. Moreover, The absence of facial features on these toys serves a practical purpose in fostering imaginative play. Without predefined expressions, children are encouraged to project their own emotions onto the toys, allowing for a more personalized and creative play experience. This open-ended play helps develop a child's emotional intelligence and creativity, as they must use their imagination to bring the toy to life. Number 12. Amish women typically avoid cosmetics and makeup. For Amish women, the application of makeup is not a common practice. They hold natural beauty in high regard, viewing it as a reflection of their deep respect for God's creation. This perspective is rooted in their desire to embody a spirit of meekness and humility. Consequently, cosmetics and makeup are rarely, if ever, used. Instead of enhancing their appearance with makeup, Amish women express their individuality through the distinct clothing and hairstyles that are characteristic of their sect. These styles vary widely, allowing each woman to showcase her unique beauty in a manner that aligns with her community's values. The emphasis is on modesty and simplicity, with a focus on inner beauty and character. Number 11. Limited sex education. It's quite remarkable how Amish schools choose to exclude comprehensive sex education from their teachings. This decision is profoundly tied to their principles of modesty, the sacredness of marriage, and the intention to protect young minds from explicit or trivial information. While children are educated in basic biology, the topic of human reproduction is seldom addressed. Instead, they come to understand life cycles through hands-on experiences with farm work and the natural world. Knowledge of human reproduction is shared through open, honest conversations with parents and trusted adults, underscoring the sanctity of marriage, the vital role of family, and the religious significance of procreation. This approach nurtures trust and instills a strong sense of responsibility among Amish youth. Number 10. The mystery of Rumspringa. Rumspringa, an enigmatic and captivating custom of the Amish community, offers a rare glimpse into a unique cultural practice. Derived from the Pennsylvania Dutch term meaning running around, or wild journey, Rumspringa begins at the age of 16, marking a pivotal period when Amish adolescents are granted the freedom to explore the outside world beyond the strict confines of their community's rules and customs. During Rumspringa, these young individuals can don non-Amish clothing, engage with modern technology, and immerse themselves in non-Amish lifestyles. This period is crucial as it allows them to make a well-informed decision about their future, whether to fully commit to the Amish way of life or to pursue a different path. What makes Rumspringa particularly intriguing is its informal, unstructured nature. There are no set rules or fixed timelines, and its duration can vary widely. The decision to return to the Amish community or to leave it entirely is a deeply personal one, leading to diverse outcomes. Some teenagers ultimately embrace their Amish roots, while others venture into new directions. Despite the outward freedom it offers, the experiences and choices made during Rumspringa are often kept private, adding to the tradition's mystique and depth. Number 9. Women cannot become preachers. In the Amish community, a pronounced and definitive separation of duties between men and women exists. Women are entrusted with managing the household and caring for the family, whereas men are designated to leadership positions within the church and broader community. According to the Amish interpretation of the Bible, which underscores male dominance in church leadership, only men are permitted to serve as preachers, pastors, or bishops. To outsiders, the nuances of men's preaching roles might appear restrictive or perplexing. Despite not being allowed to assume preacher roles, Amish women hold a pivotal position in preserving the community's spiritual core. They are actively involved in church services, teach Sunday school, and nurture the spiritual development of their families. While their influence may not be as conspicuous as that of their male counterparts, it is profoundly impactful within the community. Number 8. Home childbirth. The Amish community's approach to childbirth offers a fascinating glimpse into their distinctive way of life. Embracing home birth as a sacred and deeply personal event, they shun modern hospitals to preserve their isolation from the broader world. Instead, Amish women rely on midwives, trusted, seasoned members of their community, rather than formally trained medical professionals. The ambiance during childbirth is serene and prayerful, reflecting their profound faith in God's providence. Eschewing pain relief, Amish women draw strength from their own resilience and the support of their community. The delivery room is stark and unadorned, symbolizing their commitment to modesty and simplicity. In the Amish way of life, childbirth is not just a medical event, but a spiritual journey. The midwife, often a woman who has assisted in numerous births, brings a wealth of experience and a calm presence, ensuring that the mother feels secure and cared for. The midwife's role goes beyond mere delivery. She provides emotional support, reassurance, and a comforting touch that embodies the community's collective wisdom and care. The quiet and prayerful atmosphere during an Amish birth is a stark contrast to the clinical and often hectic environment of a hospital. This spiritual approach underscores the Amish belief in the sanctity of life and their trust in divine guidance. Number 7. The bonnet tradition. The bonnet stands as a lifelong emblem of the Amish women's identity and deep-seated faith. This distinctive piece of attire is integral to their wardrobe, epitomizing modesty and simplicity. Crafted from plain, solid-colored fabric, the bonnet covers the hair, which the Bible reveres as a woman's glory. For Amish women, inner virtues far surpass outward appearances. The emphasis on modesty is not just about humility, but also about focusing on spiritual over physical beauty. Moreover, bonnets serve as a unique form of nonverbal communication within the Amish community. The style, color, and manner in which a bonnet is tied can convey significant information about a woman's marital status or religious affiliation. For instance, a single woman might wear a different style or color than a married woman, making it easy to discern one's social standing without a word being spoken. These subtle differences are well understood within the community and respected as part of their cultural heritage. Number 6. Unconventional courtship customs. In the distinctive realm of the Amish community, their unique courtship customs stand out remarkably. Unlike conventional dating practices, Amish youth partake in courtship activities that emphasize communal and family involvement. Young couples often spend time together in group settings, accompanied by family members, which ensures that their interactions remain focused and maintain a sense of purity. One particularly intriguing aspect of Amish courtship is the tradition known as bundling. In this custom, a fully clothed couple shares a bed, yet they are separated by a wooden board or blanket. This practice allows them to engage intimately while upholding the principles of modesty and humility that are central to Amish values. These courtship periods can extend for several months or even years, allowing the couple ample time to assess their compatibility and readiness for marriage. The culmination of this prolonged and thoughtful courtship is a simple, heartfelt ceremony witnessed by their community, embodying the essence of their cultural and spiritual traditions. Number 5. Birth control is forbidden. Within the Amish community, the use of birth control is strictly forbidden, adhering to a literal interpretation of the biblical mandate to be fruitful and multiply. They consider contraception to be against God's will. Consequently, Amish couples are open to the idea of having large families, seeing each child as a divine blessing. It is common for families to have 5, 10, or even more children. Parents are fully responsible for the upbringing and education of their numerous offspring. Children in Amish families are raised with strong values and a deep sense of responsibility. From a young age, they are taught to contribute to the household and the community, learning essential skills and work ethics that will serve them throughout their lives. Education is primarily focused on practical knowledge and religious teachings, ensuring that each child grows up with a strong foundation in the Amish way of life. Number 4. Women and higher education. In the Amish community, the value placed on education is significant, yet it markedly differs from the educational norms of mainstream society. Amish children attend quaint, one-room schoolhouses where they are taught essential subjects such as reading, writing, arithmetic, and basic history until they reach the 8th grade. The curriculum focuses on practical knowledge that supports their community's agrarian lifestyle. Upon completing the 8th grade, a pronounced gender division in educational paths emerges. Boys may have the opportunity to continue their learning, often through apprenticeships or vocational training in trades like carpentry, blacksmithing, or agriculture. These skills are crucial for maintaining the self-sufficient nature of the Amish way of life. Conversely, girls usually end their formal education at the 8th grade. Their focus shifts towards mastering domestic skills and taking on responsibilities that are vital to their community and family life. They learn skills such as sewing, cooking, gardening, and child rearing, which are integral to their roles within the Amish household. This distinct educational approach underscores the traditional gender roles deeply rooted in Amish culture. While this might appear unconventional from a modern perspective, it is a reflection of the Amish dedication to a simple, traditional lifestyle. Their educational system prioritizes the community's shared values and the sustainability of their way of life over the pursuit of individual ambitions or academic achievements. Number 3. The serious threat of the ban. In the Amish community, known for its tightly woven social fabric and strong adherence to tradition, there exists a practice that is both captivating and severe, the act of banning, or meidung. This disciplinary measure involves the deliberate and systematic exclusion of individuals from the social and religious aspects of community life. The reasons for such a stringent punishment are varied, encompassing a range of transgressions from failing to attend church services, breaking community rules, to marrying outside the faith. The community's unwritten code of conduct is sacrosanct, and any breach is met with immediate and uncompromising action. When someone is banned, the consequences are profound and far-reaching. The individual is not only excommunicated from the church, but also socially ostracized. This means that family members, friends, and neighbors are all required to sever ties with the banned person. The isolation is so absolute that even sharing a meal or engaging in any form of social interaction with the ostracized individual is strictly forbidden. Number 2. No buttons allowed. One of the most striking aspects of traditional Amish attire is the complete absence of buttons. Instead of buttons, their clothing relies on hooks, eyes, straight pins, or simple laces. This practice stems from a deep-seated desire to avoid ostentation and emphasize modesty, as buttons were historically viewed as decorative and a potential source of pride. Moreover, Amish clothing is designed for practicality and durability, with simpler fastenings that are easier to repair or replace. While this may seem unusual to outsiders, it is a fundamental part of Amish life, reflecting their steadfast commitment to humble, community-centered values. The absence of buttons stands as a powerful symbol of their dedication to simplicity and spiritual fulfillment, starkly contrasting with the modern world's focus on fashion and individual expression. Number 1. The rule requires attendance at community events. Among the most captivating traditions that distinguish the Amish is their unwavering dedication to mandatory participation in community events. Whether it's something as routine as tending to the barn, beekeeping, or attending Sunday church services, involvement in these activities is not merely encouraged, it's obligatory. In the eyes of the Amish, skipping an event equates to forsaking the community itself. These compulsory gatherings, known as Gemeinschaft, are designed to foster social interaction, fortify relationships, and enhance communal solidarity. They also provide Amish youth with a vital chance to forge new friendships. This enforced participation serves not only to unify, but also to regulate the community, ensuring conformity in a society where adherence to collective norms is paramount. However, this aspect of mandatory attendance can lead to feelings of unease among those who might question these rigid expectations.